Hi, I'm Deshawn from Go Peak International from South Africa. This is the team that climbed with us in the last couple of days. And we would like to talk about our experience with ZARA Tours up on the mountain. So I personally felt like we were treated like royalty. All of our food needs were met. We were actually just so well fed. I don't know if you guys want to weigh in on that.
I didn't eat any of the snacks I was told to bring, which is a problem because now I have to get through airport again.
I second that today, Joe. There was no need for the snacks because Zara fed us so well.
Extremely
The
well.
chefs were amazing. The quality of the food that they gave to us every day took us from point to point successfully because it was so nourishing and so delicious.
I love Madu. Madu Benzo.
Oh, the yams.
The yams. Yeah, you mean the yams.
Yeah.
The yams.
We were also impressed that they were able to cater for our actual eating needs. Like I'm lactose and gluten intolerant and I could get that on the mountain and one other person in the team as well. So it's really nice that we didn't have to compromise how we ate on the mountain because it was really well catered for.
And there was lots of variety. So it was not like you could get bored of eating something that you think you're going to get it the next day. There was always variety. It was lovely.
I spoke to the chef, a man who I believe should probably be working in a restaurant somewhere. Yeah, because not up the mountain in that regard. But I spoke to him and it turns out everything's locally sourced.
Yeah.
And all the food is grown here from Tanzania. I was quite, obviously everybody hears stories about Africa, there's this food shortage here and whatnot, but the quality of food of local produce is excellent. It's excellent. Really was enough to get us to the peak.
And back.
And the porters, Basil, would you like to say something about?
Oh yeah, thank you. My name is Basil Naidu. I'm from South Africa, KZN. Very proud of for this opportunity to come here, right? And plus, I'm a so-called pastor, right? So yeah. So I must say, the porters themselves, I got sick because I was very well trained. I was almost rating every day 10 for what I was doing. I was leading these people, right? Yeah, they say you got to lead the flock, right? Yeah, flock. But I must say, I got sick. Man, these guys made sure I get every treatment that was required. The comfort was amazing. I've never seen where the intensity in them was just simply this, that the person that they are taking care of must be comfortable, must be happy on the journey, and not once did they even discourage you from saying, let's end this thing, we'll take you back to your room. And that for me was like, yo guys, you don't see this anywhere else. And I thank the team, I thank the ZARA team for that, and particularly for the fact that your guys, I think that the bigger team encourages them to be as pedantic as that, so that everything that happens must be to the comfort of the guest. We were almost not even guests, we were almost family, because we shared so much of stuff, and they could see our strengths and our weaknesses. Thank you guys.
I think before I talk about the porters, I'll introduce myself. I'm Lynn Krishnasamy. I live in Gauteng. And to be able to see this side of Tanzania, having been to Zanzibar, this here, the gift that God has given your country, a mountain, is not just to be here as a beautiful something that you guys can enjoy, but it's also for us to test the human spirit, to be able to see how we can persevere. So I think that you're blessed that God has given your country such an incredible, beautiful mountain to help us test the human spirit within us to see how much we can endure. So that's a beautiful gift that you've got this in your country because not everybody is able to test something like this in their own country. So Tanzania is blessed with such a gift as Mount Kilimanjaro. So I must say that it's wonderful for me to be here and summit something that God has put into your country.
I also just want to make a special mention of Yesi and his guiding team. They were amazing. Yesi is one of the best guys I've ever worked with. And he managed to give us 100% success rate. So Risha can probably say a bit more about that.
So my name is Risha. I'm from Gauteng in South Africa. And I must say this trip was extremely special. I think we each came here with our own special desires and needs to go into the mountain, but mine was very much from a spiritual perspective to get into the top and to pray for this nation. So it was really awesome to actually do that. And Yesi and his team supported us. I mean, at some point I had two porters holding me up to say, this was your mission, this was your vision, go. You know exactly why you're here. So I feel so blessed for the opportunities to be here, to experience your beautiful country. Thank you.
I definitely think that your porters are exceptional. They really are a special kind of human being. Things that I definitely will say that you can describe them as is humble, for sure, beyond a shadow of a doubt, and really sincerely empathetic. They show so much kindness and patience because they're dealing with every level of emotion as you're summiting and descending. But they're a special breed of people. I have so much respect for every single porter and guide that helped us. An unbelievable amount of respect for what they do. That this is what they do is something normal, but for us it was so almost impossible to do this.
And it's one of the hardest jobs in the world, and they just always had a smile on their face. I don't understand how they were able to do that, but they served us with such humanity, and we are so grateful for that because it's a special thing we don't see it all the time.
Especially at that level of altitude, too far to be flying.
Yeah. Sandy, you can speak about the meals because you only spoke about the yams. Let's just hear more.
No, I'm Zari from South Africa. The reason why I came for Mountain Kilimanjaro, other than the fact that really, she did some adventures and the training, and then, she told me that she's coming here. I was like, no, come with them. So I ended up here. So one of the main reason why I wanted to join because in life we all have mountains that so it gave me the life skills. So I know each and every mountain from now on that I will face, because I've conquered, I've managed to summit Uhuru Peak. So, all other mountains they are still from. Yeah, but yes sir, and his team, oh my goodness, I don't know. Yes sir, the passion for what he does. From the gate when we left Marangu gate, up until the last point, up until the last point and back. Oh my word. The passion that he has for what he does, teaching us about the plants, the trees, everything, the animals that we saw, the different types of monkeys that we saw there. I've got lots and lots of all of them that he was sharing with us on my videos here. And then the porters. I heard them talking about Simba. I don't understand Swahili. And this other guy was like, do you know what they say? And then I heard them saying Simba. They were talking about Simba. And then I was, what did they say? He's telling me, do you know what they were saying about you? And no, I heard nothing. I said, they're saying be strong. I'm like, oh, dude, only if you knew that you're the stronger one.
Yes,
if
I have to say
you see me as strong, but you're the you're the strongest. You see? So yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for everything. What especially here.
We also
I
just
really
want to
love
say
them.
that
And your bananas, guys. They're creamy. They're not like the KZN bananas. You
Butter
see in
bananas.
KZN you got these big ones and you like.
and they don't taste
There's
like
a lot. They don't taste the same as
So we really want to thank ZARA Tours for a memorable experience, and even just the hotel here. It's so amazing. The service is excellent. The food is wonderful. The rooms are comfortable. We couldn't have asked for better. Thank you, ZARA Tours.
And the incredible team that they have that make them who they are.
Well, I didn't introduce myself earlier. I'm Israel. I'm from Cape Town. I'm the only odd one out. I'm the odd one out here in the group. I'm a medical doctor by profession, and yet that didn't even stop me from getting sick up on the mountain. With that in mind, I do have to say there's a reason ZARA Tours won Best Company in Africa. That award was not an award that was just given. Clearly that award was earned, and with that in mind, I think I can see from everything that you've just described, from the services that are provided, to the food and the catering requirements, and to the ultimate dedication that the team has, even from their guides and porters, the spirit of ZARA in making sure that the client always gets what they need and eventually achieves the goal that they set out for. You guys didn't just get that award, right?
I just second Angel on that. For the fact that when you're traveling and you're not the only people traveling, because there are other groups, and I don't know if it's biased to say this, but I definitely think that ZARA paid attention to detail in the simple things, and I probably kudos to the women that run your organization, but little things to us that pretty tables, I mean, it's the middle of the highest heights, and they paid attention to flowers on a table and on the mountain. That's just attention to detail. So thank you so very much for doing that for us, ZARA.
Just also on my side, I'll say it's sort of an indelible mark in my memory. It's never going to be forgotten forever and ever. I think in conjunction with Go Peak, which Go Peak obviously chose the right people to bring us to ZARA, and I think in that respect, it'll become very, very highly recommended. I think when somebody's looking to come here, it's not going to be a case of saying, go and research this. Just take it from us, go to this website and you'll hear us. Can't stop us.
I have a second dazzle on Go Peak selecting ZARA because, there were other companies that were also climbing the mountains, and I did feel that we were enjoying a very special brand of quality and service in comparison to the others that we were also looking into their meals as well. So we were very lucky placed.
And I think from a spiritual perspective, because our needs and our desires were very different in the mountain, the fact that the team prayed with us, they didn't feel like they couldn't pray with us, they prayed with us, we sang every single night. That just added such a beautiful dimension to our trip.
And also the blessings and the songs. The guys were not just going through a grueling day with us, but every night they sang so personal to us. It really touched our hearts too, and they called it a lullaby. It was so beautiful to remember the tune and try to understand what they were trying to sing to us each night. That was very special.
I still remember the tune. I still remember the tune that Yesi over here sang for every one of us. I still remember how he addressed each one of us. In the song that he sang, he mentioned every single place that we were going to go. He mentioned every single place in order of how it was going to get there. And then it's still in my head. Again, if I could say the words and not butcher the language, I would. Yeah.
We were the only people who was getting that special treatment. It made us feel very special. Thank you.
You guys better hold on to him.
The highest standard in Africa, definitely.
If somebody is actually looking for a safari tour, although we were in mountain climbing, right? We will not refer them to any other operator.
No.
It's like, wow, guys, I don't know what's your bouquet of offerings. We only know the climbing, right? So most probably, if that can be shared, we'll just pass it on very quickly.
Well, I mean, if your level of service up the mountain was that great, I can only imagine what the other services
what
must
the other
be like.
packages must be like, yeah, no doubt.
Then kudos to Go Peak for picking the right company for us to go.
Absolutely.
Africa is a big continent. Africa is a very big continent, and there are many, many, many people offering many, many services, very much like the ones that you have. So to stand out, you're doing something right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Special talk for